Welcome to another episode of Test Chamber. Today we are looking at Super Mario Maker for 3DS with a focus on what Kyle Hilliard calls the best part of this game, the 3DS version of this game, the challenge courses that Nintendo has made. There are 100 of them, is that right? I'm joined by Kyle Hilliard.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I think there's actually might be more than 100, but I really do think that the reason to play this game on 3DS is because of these Nintendo-made levels. I think it's the best part of the game.
So when they announced the 3DS version, there were some notable exclusions. The biggest one is the ability to share online. But there is one thing that they added that seems pretty cool, and that's the fact that there are medals in the challenge courses.
Yeah, so the challenge levels are like new levels made by Nintendo, and they have these medals that you can earn on them. This one, you have to reach the goal without entering a warp pipe. So it's weird stuff like that. One that I played was never press left on the directional pad, which is super hard, it turns out. And so that's why I've carefully avoided that warp pipe, because I don't want to use it, because then I don't get the medal. And then once I beat it, if I beat it, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. If I'm able to beat it without going in a warp pipe, it'll unlock another challenge for me to do.
And so Miyamoto made every single one of these courses,
Yes,
right?
I believe he personally made every single one of these. I don't know. He probably glanced at them and was like, yeah, it looks good.
I don't even know if he did that.
Yeah.
He probably said, oh, yes, Mario Maker. I remember that game.
Oh, yeah, that sold well, right? Cool. So let's see. I should have gotten the medal here.
Yeah, so you avoided the warp pipes. And then that unlocks the second challenge that we saw there that was question marks for now.
Yeah, let's see. It should show it right
Okay.
now, I think. Course clear.
See. You got it.
So there we go. Reach the goal without entering any doors. Remember those two doors that I entered?
Would that just be using the warp pipe instead then?
Well, actually, it kind of... I'm not... Well, here, I'll spoil it for you, Brian. It's actually a little bit of a puzzle, because what you have to do, basically, is use a cloud to, go between the bricks.
What?
Yeah, it's really tricky. But let's check out another level.
So one of the big things, if you didn't play Super Mario Maker on Wii U, is that it gives you 4 different games you can choose from when you make your levels. First one we saw was Super Mario Brothers, the original one on NES. This is Super Mario Brothers 3. Mm-hmm. There's also Super Mario World on SNES, and then the new Super Mario Brothers series. I believe it's the Super Mario Brothers U that they use, that you can use to create that. And you'll also find challenge levels that are like that. So
yeah, all the challenge levels use all those sort of different variations. So
you can really get creative with some of your designs, and you can see that Nintendo has gotten creative with some of theirs. So these challenge levels, there were challenge levels in the Wii U version. These are all new for the 3DS version.
Yeah, and they're really good too. I like them more than the Wii U version.
Really?
Actually. Yeah, they're a little more. They're longer. Some of those levels from Nintendo and the Wii version were very short.
They were,
and they both serve that function of being good at showing you how to make good levels. But I feel like this one emphasizes it even more, because there's characters that'll pop up and explain why things were the way they are and why it makes it more fun.
What are you doing? You have to kill all the Goombas on this one?
No,
the challenge?
The challenge on this one is to reach... Whoa, that was cool. Reach the goal while the screen is warped, which took me a second to figure out. I don't know how to get down here any other way, but if I go up here, it warps the screen, and then if I make it to...
Whoa.
Oh, crap.
You didn't make it.
If I were to make it to the end, imagine I made it to the end there. Then I would have gotten the medal for completing that level.
That's really weird.
I like this one because the reason I picked this one to show off is because it is a good example of using the tools in atypical ways, because it kind of looks like a city.
It does, yeah. Like the trees and...
Yeah, and these... It's funny because these blocks are actually a huge pain in the ass. They really get in the way and make it a little bit harder to platform through, but it's hey, it's a city.
Windows.
It's cool. It's fun.
So
it's fun.
I think that probably the reason that this version has better levels created by Nintendo is that I wonder if let me try to talk here. If they learned a few things from the community when they were after the Wii U version hit, and the community really took to these tools, and you always hear about developers learning new things about their games after the community kind of experiments with it. So I'm wondering if that's what happened here.
Here we go. This is a whole new section here.
Wow.
So can I fly over them?
I wouldn't. You don't have a long enough runway. Now you can run it.
There we go. There we go.
Okay.
See,
now just run. Oh, you fool.
I'm just being cautious. See, I wonder if this will give me the other challenge. See, the first challenge is reach the goal while the screen is warped, and then this one's hear the bird song sound effect and then reach the goal.
They've really done some cool things with the challenges, some off the wall stuff. I know some of them are kill all the Goombas or defeat all the enemies or collect all the coins. But like some of these are like really off the wall. Like those. Is there any way to add? Oh, there you go. The warped. Is there any way to add challenges to your created levels?
There is not. No, those are exclusive to these challenges.
That's a bummer.
Cool. Let's see. Did I get the medal? I don't think I did because I don't think you did. I don't think I heard the bird song sound effect. No. Okay.
How could you fail us?
I'm sorry, guys.
Now we're going to check out a level from Super Mario World's asset set.
Yeah. This is cool. So, Shea, you're like a big Super Mario World guy, right?
One of my favorite games ever.
Okay, because I'm not. So I never really did a lot of this stuff with the cape, you know?
I think the cape controls substantially better than the raccoon tail.
Yeah, I'm sort of getting the hang of it. Like, that's why one of the reasons I want to show off this level is because it kind of forces you to get the hang of that system, which I just never really got good at, you know? And it's cool that this level sort of, I'll show you, like, one of the
training wheels for your cape.
Yeah, like one of the medals is to get 1 life at the goal pole, and I'll show you why that's interesting, because basically you have to be successful with the cape in order to be able to do that.
You didn't do it.
I messed that up.
Yeah, I remember as a kid, this was a really hard thing for me. It was like learning how to like kind of go up and down with the cape to like maintain your
and that's the cool
fly
thing
height.
About these challenge levels is it kind of like I should have had that one. It encourages you to like
really should have
figure out how that stuff works. Like this is a level exclusively like, hey, this is a good way to do the cape. Oh, I'll get a cape back. Don't worry. Like they're saying like this is a good way to do the cape. So like here's a thing that you can incorporate into your level now if you want.
Yeah, because I don't think that I didn't see like I played a lot of the Wii U version. I didn't see a lot of people use like obstacle courses with the cape, you know?
Son of a bitch.
It was always like other things. Like, hey, here's a maze that you have to navigate that's no fun whatsoever. Or here is an impossible course unless you have like a very particular skill set and you have 3 hours to figure out how to do this.
Yeah, and like that's a big emphasis for the training for this one in particular. Crap. I'm sorry, I keep messing this up. Is that it like encourages you to make good levels, not beyond just like, hey, here's how to use the mechanics. It'll say like, this is what makes a good level. Like the character Mary, she like literally comes in and she has this pigeon who's kind of obsessed with edamame. It's a weird thing. I don't want to get into it, but they will both explain to you what makes a good level and why this level was fun that you just played, which is cool. I like that.
Uh-oh.
Man. All right. I'm going to try this without talking, Shea. You talk and you share stories of your childhood playing this game while I try to beat this.
So, now I'm just enjoying watching you fail over and over again.
Well, that's kind of like people like that. They would like watching Mario for that, right? Like watching Mario Maker.
Yeah, there were several very successful web series, one of which was Patrick Klepek and Dan Reichert, Mario Maker Mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Or was that just Patrick Klepek, and then Reichert and Klepek had their own thing, right?
That's right, something like that. Son of a bitch. Okay. Anyway. So what? Like basically, like.
Oh, you didn't even have to.
Yeah. So I can still beat this level normally, but if I made it through that zigzag, I can get the medal by going up top there, and it's so like the medals are cool in that way. Like I really like the medals because they encourage you to kind of play the game in different ways, and it's kind of like our on replay we do. You're doing it wrong. They kind of incorporated that into the game in an interesting way.
Interesting. All right. So you didn't get the medal on that one.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
But you have.
I did earlier. See?
But you haven't got the 300 coins. Which is that every single one in that?
It might have been. Yeah.
Wow, that would be hard.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out another one. We've gone chronologically for Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario World. Now let's look at the final asset set, which is New Super Mario Brothers U.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's not quite HD graphics like it was on Wii U.
Yeah. It still looks good, though.
It still looks good, but it definitely takes a resolution hit on the 3DS. So one thing that we talked about was like the making of an impossible level. That is actually more possible than ever now because from what I understand, you can share levels, like the limited sharing tools are like local to like your friends that you actually know in real life. But you can actually share levels you haven't beaten, which is something that was not possible in the Wii U version.
Yeah, like Shea and I, you and I played with it, and I literally made an impossible level and just sent it to you, which is Which is one of my. Oh, actually, yeah.
You said it was impossible, and then I ended up beating it.
Yeah, because I just put a bunch. What did I do? I put a bunch of like piranha flowers or something.
Yeah, and then I found out they jumped when like at a certain point, so I had to like time it just right to beat them.
But you were able to beat it. But the point is, like, I don't like that I can just send you like a really like what I thought to be an impossible level. Like I missed from the Wii U version having to beat a level and publish it and like tie a bow on it and being like, all right, this thing is done. Let's see if anyone can beat it. That's oh crap.
Oh, watch out.
Oh jeez. Okay.
It's funny because when I was on the Wii U version, I would create levels and some of them were moderately challenging. And like some of them were like kind of puzzly where like you'd have to go down a certain pipe in order to get to this other area. And even though like it was well defined that you had to beat a level, I would get so many comments on the Miiverse that said, this is an impossible level. It's just like, what?
So this, one of the reasons I want to show off this level, other than showing off the new Super Mario Brothers set, is this level is in place to train you how to use this hat.
Butt stomp.
I guess I could.
So much more satisfying.
Yeah, that's true. Like, because that was the thing. Like, something that not a lot of people took advantage of in the Wii U version was this hat. Like they certainly existed, but this is like they're showing you like this is a level based around using that hat.
Yeah. So I think that this is like the rare case that I would miss like motion controls from the Wii U or Wii.
Yeah?
Because this was the like Donkey Kong Country Returns. I hated that you had to like shake the Wii remote in order to like make Donkey Kong roll.
Yeah.
And I don't really like it in like any other games, but with this, that propeller head power up, I loved shaking the Wii U gamepad to make him do that. I don't know what it was.
Oh gosh, give me that. Oh, that was close. Okay. You know what I like? I actually like shaking the Wii remote in Mario Galaxy. I thought that was, or the nunchuck in Mario Galaxy. I thought that worked pretty well.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
So let's see. And I think,
but this you just have to hit R, right?
No, you had to shake the nunchuck.
No, I'm saying on this.
Oh yeah, you just hit R. Let's see. So this one, I'm trying to remember what let's see if I got the medals. Because one of them is beat all the Goombas. And I don't remember what the other one was. I think it's like get 5 lives or something like that. But
there were a lot of coins in that one.
I did. This is one I had already done. So get at least 6 lives.
6 lives.
There we go. So yeah, those medals. That
then
one was
get
pretty
another. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Kyle.
Thanks. I did a good job on that one.
So now we're going to jump over to check out the creation tools that are present in Super Mario Maker for 3DS.
But first, we're going to check out one final challenge level.
Ooh. As Kyle mentioned, we are going to check out one more challenge level. I did not know we were going to do this, but we're doing it now.
I tricked you!
It was a very dirty trick by Kyle Hilliard.
Sorry.
First, let's appreciate this music that's playing. This is
too late.
Or okay. It's new for the 3DS version, though, from what I understand. I don't remember that. I played the Wii U version extensively. I never heard that before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's new. And then it actually layers in an interesting way as you make your way through.
All right, so looks like it's the final of some sort of built-in challenge?
Yeah, so the way you actually unlock new tools is you play this rather than remember how you kind of just had to wait in like the previous in Wii U version, you just kind of had to wait around?
Yeah,
like or you could change your system
after
clock.
A certain number of hours of play or whatever.
Like there's still training in this one, but now like to unlock new tools, you play through all the tons of levels for the challenge mode. So this is like I think the 4th stage. Let me see. Like the 4th set of levels, and what happens is after I beat this level, I'll unlock some more stuff.
These really are all tutorial levels, because this one's like all about using the twist in midair.
Yeah, which I like. Like I like that they're like, this is a good way to use the twist. Mm-hmm. And they basically present you a level that does it in a cool way, so I like it.
So what they're really saying is, come on, baby, do the twist.
Yeah, I think that's what this level's called. Oh, I screwed that up big time. Let's see.
Yes.
But it's one of those things where like, playing through the Wii U version, like I don't really remember using the twist a lot. So like I like that it's here. Like I like that they're kind of encouraging people to like, hey, use all the tools that are available to you guys. Come on, get with it. We made this great game for you and we put a ton of stuff in it and you guys aren't using all of it. Let's see, here we go. All right, here we go.
All right, let's do it. Speed run this part. Oh no! Ah! Oh, they don't even pose a threat.
Boom. And then we should unlock some more stuff. It's like you see on the bottom screen there's the little pigeon. He really likes edamame. He's always talking about edamame, which I don't blame him. It's delicious.
It is pretty tasty.
But he's actually like he's new for this game, and he joins Mary and like giving you tips and training you and stuff like that. And they actually have some funny dialogue that go back and forth a little bit. Oh, I got that one up mushroom.
So congratulations.
Reach the goal with at least... Okay, so some of them, like that one, for example, is like the medal is a timer thing. Like you just want to make it through the game quickly.
Hey!
So there, I unlocked a fire piranha fire Fire Piranha Plante and Mushroom Platform.
I think it's fire, piranha plant, and mushroom platform.
We'll let the commenters decide who's pronouncing it correctly.
That's fair enough.
Now that we have some new tools, we should go check out the creation, and we can see how much it really is just like the Wii U version. It's impressive.
So all he ever says really is "coup," and then in parentheses it's like a translation.
Then it gets translated.
Which is funny.
Yes, that's how it works. It's hilarious. So they're telling me how to make good levels.
Okay, so we can just jump right over to that, right? Like
Let's do it right now.
So we saw the challenge levels. We saw how you unlock things in the creation tools. Now let's look at the creation tools themselves.
Which really, I mean, it really is like, it's identical to the Wii U version.
Not exactly identical. The one glaring exclusion for a lot of people is the mystery mushroom.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah,
I loved messing around with that. Like I made a level. You may or may not know this about me, Kyle. I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan.
Oh, no.
I made a level called Gotta Go Fast, and it started off with you getting a Sonic the Hedgehog mystery mushroom, and then it was just treadmills at full speed, and you had to like kind of speed run it, like jumping, timing your jumps just perfectly, and making your way to the end. And I love doing that. It would still technically work without the mystery mushroom, which is what you'd have to do with this, but it just loses a lot of the effect, you know?
It's not the same. It's just not.
It's not the same.
Yeah. But it really, I think there's a little pause here. Like, so this is my amazing level.
Wow, it's so good.
God, I'm proud of this level.
Let's play it.
And there's a little bit of a load pause here between like switching from load to play. I mean, it's really minor. It doesn't really.
But it's not the instant action that you got with the Wii U version.
But it's still, it doesn't slow the game down. I don't feel like I was slowed down in my creation process, but it is present. And you still got all the same stuff. You can still switch between styles and everything pretty quickly. And I haven't unlocked all the tools. I actually had to restart the game on our capture unit so we could do this stuff. And you got checkpoints.
But it didn't take you too long to unlock all the stuff on your main save.
No, not really. Which was a patch, right? The checkpoints came later.
Oh yeah, so they did include all like the post-release stuff.
Yeah,
they put in because there were like 3 of those,
something like that. Yeah.
Oh, you nuked it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Nobody did. So I don't know if I asked you this before. Can you add medals to your?
No, you can't. Those are just exclusive to the challenge mode. So, but yeah, I just want to show this off a little bit. Just to kind of give a sense of
if you can make that jump
of how similar it ultimately is to the Wii U version. It's a really good port of the system. It just I think I gave the game a 7.75 because my main complaint about the game is that like there's no community element to the game. Like you miss the sort of joy of sharing your creations. Like I can make this amazing level that I just I wish this level seems so good.
I was gonna say, can you make this amazing level?
But I mean, what do I do with this now on the 3DS version?
That's the problem. Is like that was my favorite thing to do was make a level and then share it. We had a thread of like you can play Game Informer editors levels on the Wii U version. Like it's still up there if you want to go find that and have it on the Wii U version. But it's like if we make levels on this, it can sit there and we can trade it with each other. But like unless you have somebody who's gonna play this game. It's really like you get to play your levels that you made over and over again. Like it kind of loses a lot of the luster in my eyes.
Yeah.
But that said, I think that the challenge levels look super cool. I think that the creation tools are still a blast to fool around with.
Yeah, I mean, like if you just want as a portable kind of like tool to just take with you, like it works really well, like it runs smoothly and all that, but the community aspect is gone and it does hurt the game.
You know what would make this substantially better? Like it would remedy a lot of these problems.
Oh, what's that?
If there was a way if you have the Wii U version, to have those versions interact and like, all right, I made this cool level on the go, let me put it on my Wii U version, and then you can share it if you want, or you can just have it on your Wii U version, because that's ultimately what I would use this for, is like, all right, I love creating levels in Mario Maker. I want to share this level, but also like I made this on the go, like this is something that like I had a business trip or like I had a flight home or something, and I made this level, and now I wish to use it on my superior version of this game.
Yeah. So that's Mario Maker 3DS. I think the reason to play the game, honestly, is the new challenge levels are very good. Like that's definitely the highlight of the game.
The medals look cool. Like they add some replay value. Like especially some of the later ones, I imagine get pretty difficult.
Yeah, they get pretty crazy, and it feels like a new Mario campaign, which is I'm not going to complain about that for sure. But yeah, so that's Mario Maker 3DS. Thanks for joining me, Brian Shea.
Hey, thanks for having me, Kyle Hilliard. Thanks for viewing us, viewer. We'll be back again soon with another episode of Test Chamber. Until then, we love you.
Thanks for viewing us, viewer.
Well.